Hello, my name is Janae. I'm gonna be sharing my testimony today. So we're gonna start off when I was a child, little. So I had a good childhood, but my mom had her own mental health struggles, and she had stuff going on within her that would affect me and my brothers and my dad. So that would involve yelling. Like I remember getting whoopings for no reason. Like I could I spilled mouthwash one time and she whooped me for that. And it's like just she had mental health struggles. She would yell at my dad. She would always yell at my dad, say mean things to him and everything like that. Um, I was trying to maintain this like good girl image in school and everything like that, trying to keep my grades up for the most part. Um, I also remember having a solid friend group in elementary school and middle school. Really, most more so middle school. Um, I also was a people pleaser, and I also was somebody who really wanted to be good. Just that thing of being good, like morally good. Like I was really into that. And around 7, I was in. I was introduced to pornography, and also I was into masturbation too, which wasn't good. I also within that friend group, they didn't know about it at all. I never told anyone in middle school that I was dealing with these things and watching these perverse things. I never told anybody in my friend group about that. Like they thought I didn't do it. They thought the only time I told them that I watched it one time, but like that wasn't the first. They thought that was the first time that I watched it, but no, that wasn't the first time that I watched it. Other. It was more like times that I watched it up until then. So yeah, and going into high school at towards the end of 8th grade year, I totally like stopped talking to all my friends. Like one of my friends who was my best friend, she ended up was being gay, bisexual. She was in this relationship, really this relationship with another girl, and I was like, I had came to Christ by then. I got baptized at 12. So um yeah, I would say I was a Christian, but I needed a lot to learn when it comes to not judging people. Like I would judge her and everything like that, sending her Bible verses and stuff, but not really explaining it to her, and just all around judge her being in this relationship and with this girl. And I ended up just like just cutting all of them off. Like I stopped talking to them and everything. And then come high school, that's when I started to experience a lot of anxiety. Like I would feel it in my chest. It was like a need, like I needed a need that needed to be met, that could only have been met by Jesus, right? But I just had constant anxiety every single day, and I didn't understand it. I didn't put no words to it, for real. I tried to tell my bonus mom about it, but it still wasn't where I verbalized to her what was really, really going on, the turmoil I was in every single day, the mental and physical and spiritual turmoil that I would be in. And like, I would just have this like constant anxiety every day, and it'll affect my mood, my actions, what I would do, what I would think about. I would be worrying all the time, and it wasn't good at all. So throughout high school, I struggled a lot with anxiety. I had a panic attack once at school, and it's just, I didn't want to think, I didn't want to tell people I needed help, like as much help as I needed, but I ended up just wanting to not feel like there was something wrong with me. Like, I didn't want nobody to think that. And it didn't help me because I needed help. I needed extreme help. So we're going to like fast forward to senior year. I was thinking, and I thought that this was going to be my year to really shine, to really be myself, because I had trouble being myself. I would wear a mask, I would try to be a perfectionist and everything like that, and I ended up was trying to make, okay, this is going to be my year. Oh, I got my nice clothes on, I got everything, this is going to be my year, I'm a senior now, everything's going to be good. But that's not what happened. Excuse me, that's not what happened. So I came into high school thinking that this was going to be my year. I still felt the same way. Mind you, I still felt the same way. And I felt really anxious still. But I wanted to just push through and to just be myself for once and let myself be free. But no, I did not. I was trying to be quiet when I wasn't really a quiet person. I love talking. I love talking. And the thing is, I was too scared to really step my foot out there because of anxiety. And I wanted to be friends with certain people, like certain outgoing people and everything like that, but I'd be too scared to dip my foot in the water to really have that connection with people. So yeah, and then I was like, I really cared about what teachers thought of me. So like, I was trying to maintain that perfect image with teachers as well, but in my own mind, I started to not be the perfect girl, and that started to really break me. And I was like, I don't do what other people want me to do, but like, I was not just being the perfect person that I thought I was supposed to be, and trying to be perfect for other people, and also trying to be that girl who, like, being that girl who just wanted to be perfect, that really. And I really thought that people were starting to become against me, really trying to be against me, because in my own mind I thought they were against me because I wasn't acting a certain way. They wouldn't say it to me at all, but I would think that somehow I'm doing something wrong by not acting a certain way, acting the way that people wanted me to act. Because I thought myself was what people wanted me to act like. But no, myself was just me wanting to be talked to people. But it was just crazy. It was just a crazy mindset that I had. And so I just thought people were against me, and turned out that wasn't true. It's just I had to just be myself. And I really struggled in my senior year, like more struggle in my senior year of high school. And we're gonna go to about December of my senior year. So like I was going to a downward spiral. My grades was not up to par like they should have been. They were not up to par like that. I started experiencing like thinking that people was going to kill me. Like one time I thought my teacher, like I had a dream that my teacher told me to run away. Like, yeah, like I had a dream, and I thought in my mind, my bonus sister, I thought she was like killing my niece. It was crazy. Like I was in the bed and I thought I heard her killing my niece, like strangling my niece, my niece and stuff like that. And that wasn't the case. And I had crazy thoughts. Like I had thoughts of, well, I have had these thoughts before what was happening to me in this downward spiral I was going in. But I had thoughts of like self-harm and everything like that, suicide and all that stuff. But I had these crazy thoughts that affected me, and I thought that I was a bad person. So since I thought I was a bad person, it was something wrong with me, I started to believe it, and then I started to act not normal, and something was really wrong. Something happened to where I had to be sent to a mental hospital. That's when I had to go to a mental hospital to really get better in my mind. And I had to take medicine and everything, and I had to be with other kids too, patients too, who deal with mental health struggles and stuff like that. And I really dealt with the mental health struggle because I really thought people was going to kill me. I was like I read this book, and I thought somehow the book was happening in real time in my life. It was crazy. So in January, I ended up going into a mental hospital, and I thought everybody was against me. And when I first went, I didn't think I wasn't mad at my parents. I wasn't upset or nothing. When I first heard that I would be going into a mental hospital, I was like, oh, that sounds nice. It sounded nice. So it was just all of that just came down to me going to the hospital. So it was rough the first couple days I was there because I had outbursts. Like one time I tried to fight this girl, and then one time I was trying to like hug this girl somehow, but it was like something within me, the voices like that was in my head was like telling me, oh, to hurt her, but I didn't want to hurt her, and I was trying to stop to like do that, like stop, like no, not hurt her. But yeah, and I wasn't myself. I was totally not myself. I was losing weight. I was before the hospital, even before the hospital, I was losing weight. I wasn't eating properly and everything. And yeah, and I dealt with, it was a lot of turmoil when I first got into the hospital. It was a lot of turmoil. I thought I was sent there to be killed, really, like for real, really sent there to be killed. And I was gonna have to kill myself. No, I'm not. Sorry. Yeah. I really thought that things was gonna go back, but the more I spent in the mental hospital and taking my medicine and everything like that, the more I got better. God was helping me through that. God met me there, and I already had met him, but I really met him in the mental hospital. I really met him there. I really met him there. And it was like how day by day I got stronger, I got better. My mental health was getting better and everything. And I just was like getting more and more tuned back to myself. And after I got out the hospital, I felt great. I felt good. I really felt great, and I really felt good. And yeah, it was some struggles at first, like hard to sleep, hard. It was hard for me to go to sleep and everything like that. And I still had feelings. Well, I still had certain thoughts, but they're just thoughts. They was just thoughts. I didn't want to act nothing out. It was just thoughts. So yeah, I ended up now I have a therapist who helps me. And yeah, and I've been trying to really come in, like I really think I met God at the hospital, because that was the lowest point of my life. That was the lowest point of my life. But with God, he helped me. Jesus helped me. He met me there and he healed me. My dad said he had people praying for me, and their prayers worked and helped, because I'm better now. I'm at home, and yeah, I really just thank Jesus, because without that I wouldn't really. Without that I don't think I would have truly known who like Jesus really was in my life. Like I don't think I would have really known what God can do if it wasn't for me going to the mental hospital, you know. And I really just thank Jesus. So now I'm just, not every day I end up not every day like I read, right? But not every day I am like, oh, I'm perfect. Not to say that I'm perfect. No, I'm not perfect. I have problems. I have my own set of things that I have to do that to keep me closer to God, and I do things that God ain't pleased with. Sometimes it's just about not habitually doing it, but I do miss the mark. I do miss the mark sometimes, but the thing is, I'm here because Jesus is Lord. I'm in my right mind because Jesus is Lord. Because I wasn't in my right mind back then, but Jesus saved me and He helped me through that difficult situation. He helped me through. He really helped me through that. And yeah, that's all I have for today. I just want to say thank you